look, I got my big girl out. That means we're gonna make some Christmas cookies. We're continuing on our 12 days of Christmas cookies. Today we're just gonna make like a Christmas cookie that has M&Ms and sprinkles in it. So they're real pretty. The kids are gonna love these. So we're gonna start out. I'm just gonna jump right in here, y'all. We're gonna start out with 8 tablespoons, half a cup if I'm mathing right. I'm not always mathing right, y'all. Of butter, and I just softened that butter a little, and half a cup of oil, and I'm just using vegetable oil. You could use 2 sticks of butter or just double your butter if you don't want to use oil. I like a little oil in this recipe. 1 cup of sugar, that's just white granulated sugar, and 1 cup of brown sugar. And I got ready to measure this out, and I didn't have enough, so I had to make brown sugar this morning. Not a big deal, right? All right, we're just gonna cream this together until it's kind of light and fluffy. All right, now let's just add 2 eggs. I'm gonna add them both at the same time. I'm not doing that one at a time thing. And we'll let that kind of get incorporated. I'm just gonna leave this running. It's probably gonna bother y'all, the sound is, but I'll just leave it running. All right, now we're gonna add a teaspoon of each of these things. We're gonna add a teaspoon of salt. You just use any kind of salt. If you are doing low sodium, just cut back on that salt. A teaspoon of baking powder and a teaspoon of baking soda. We're gonna use both in this recipe. And then we're gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla. And I'm gonna measure with my heart on that one, y'all. That's about a teaspoon. All right, we're gonna let that get mixed in. Then we're gonna add 3 cups of all-purpose flour. All right, y'all, that came together really fast. It took like, what, 2 minutes to put that together? Now I've got a cup of red and green Christmas color M&Ms, and I'm just gonna fold those in and mix them in. You could use chocolate chips if you didn't want to use M&Ms. The green and red M&Ms make these look real pretty, I think. So that's what I'm going to use. Then what we're going to do, after I get these mixed in good, is we're going to just roll them up into balls. And I'm going to go with, do we want giant balls? Do we want small balls, y'all? I don't know. But what I've done here is I've put some Christmas sprinkles in each of these. Now listen, if you don't have time for this, dump those sprinkles straight in the batter. Mix them in, they'll be very pretty. I'm just gonna kind of dip them in there and set them on my baking tray. And I'm just gonna do a couple different kinds. And then we'll come back, because y'all don't wanna watch me do this whole thing, do you? It's just so boring to have to watch, but I've got just, look, these are just gonna be so pretty. We're just gonna mix them all in and then set them on our sheet. Look how pretty those are gonna be. All right, let's come back when I've got them all done. All right, so now I've got those all done there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna take a glass and I'm just gonna flatten that just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit, just so we get a nice round shape and the glass kind of doesn't stick. So that works really well. Now I'm gonna stick these in a 350-degree oven for about 8 minutes. So let's get them baking. All right, y'all, here are our cookies out of the oven. Look how pretty those are, y'all. Look. Now, I got 27 cookies out of that batch. If you made them smaller, of course, you'd get a lot more. Look, he just showed up, always right in time.
Right on time.
But let me tell you right now, Jim is not a sprinkle fan.
No.
So we need Cindy, who always wants his taste testing job. Cindy, I know you're watching. You're going to have to taste a cookie with sprinkle.
Okay, that's fine. What we got?
Well, it's just a Christmas cookie.
Okay.
It's got M&Ms on the inside.
Oh, okay. Neat.
Maybe break it open so they can see. Should be soft,
It's very
but
soft.
still a little crunch.
No, you can see that well enough and all. I got a nice bite of that M&M there.
Good. Good?
The sprinkles are okay.
Okay.
The flavor's there.
He's not.
Got a little bit of crunch on the bottom.
He's not a sprinkle fan, y'all.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because the kids will go nuts
yeah,
over these. And they could even help make them because they can roll them in the sprinkles.
All right, very good.
All right, I bet
like
you that ain't the only one he's gonna eat, y'all.
Well, maybe that one up there.
All right, bye now.